Clobbering time!
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Clobbering time! Clobber animal! It's clobbering time! Clobber animal!
Yeah, Clobber Animo and Clobberooskies. Clobberanimos, Clobberooskies, greetings, my dear friends. And for those who do not yet clobber, the secret is to bang the rocks together, guys. Get it? Rocks being banged together by me, the thing. You get it. Okay. Thank you. Big shout out to Gwagnar for that lovely picture. All right, my dear friends, welcome to a very special early edition of Clobbering Times. It is the Earth. It's Earth B time. The Earth's rotation has moved us around to the B Monday of the month. As always, the B Monday of December of 2023. This is Clobbering Times issue number 698, I should say. 1,398 overall. The 698, that's on YouTube only. The overall number that I've been doing this is 1,398 episodes. It is Monday Night Mark C. Comics Talk Earth B Review number 14 with the great J-Man, and that is, of course, tonight there will be two. There will be two shows.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for being here, buddy. I appreciate you, J-Man.
Thank you. There's two of them. That's from
oh boy. Don't remind me. So let's see here. Let me do some show notes and some shout outs, and then we'll get down to beeswax, folks. First of all, thanks to the great Mark D with the C. I had a great time geeking out on his geekery last night, as always. The Chief Engineer, please go to his channel and subscribe if you have not already. Let's see. And of course, tonight we bring you some Bob Haney goodness. And before that, let's see. I will be, I guess I should be over at the great Tom Connor's Midnight Seds After Dark tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then, before that, I should say, I forgot about what I'm doing later tonight. See, I put it in the wrong spot. That's why. There we go. Tonight, part 2 of the double feature, the B Monday double feature. My buddy Gary Kissel, a comic book artist extraordinaire, will be joining me to talk about his new crowdfunded comic book project, Vindicated Inc. He's a good pal, and he wants to come on and tell everyone a little bit about what he's got going on. He's getting this project off the ground, and so I'll have Gary on there. He's an excellent artist, and we'll let him tell you all about it when he comes on tonight at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time for our Clobbering Times Monday Night Mark C. Talk, Comics Talk, that is double feature. In the meantime, yes, tomorrow night, Tuesday night, I'll be over there with Tom and the gang. And then Wednesday night, it will be show number 700 on YouTube and show number 1,400 overall on the Wild Card Wednesday night. And I guess I'll just kind of geek out a little bit, I guess, and talk about, I don't know, stuff and things and stuff and geekness and my time on YouTube and such. And who knows what else. Reminisce about the days of old, I guess. And then Thursday night, also same time, 9 p.m., same Clobby time, same Clobby channel. The clubhouse will be in session. We'll have our usual Blake 7 episode review and Star Trek The Early Voyages review and all kinds of other fun stuff. Maybe some Christmassy things here and there. Who knows? And then, of course, but before that, by the way, on Wednesday night, I'll also be on Loki's channel for the Roundtable, by the way, the Comic Roundtable. And then, if he's having it. And then Thursday night before the clubhouse, I should be on with Tom, as always. And then it's Friday night. Are we having Friday night, Fourth World?
For sure.
Fourth World Friday night, reviewing Jack King Kirby's great Fourth World Saga on the great J-Man's channel with our good buddy Sean. Friday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Having a great blast doing that. Join us for that. And then if you have not read those, go read them and then join us. Also, then the same night, Friday Night Comic Shop Talk on the great 32 Flavors of Nick Watson's channel with the Friday Night Comic Shop Gang, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be reviewing 4 Christmas comics, all of us. And let's see. And then, of course, what else but Saturday Night Star Trek. That's right. 4 more episodes of Star Trek Voyager Season 4 review. We have a fantastic time this past Saturday night and looking forward to this one. What a great crowd we always have. So thank you all for being so much fun this past Saturday night. Now, let me do some shout outs really quickly, then we'll get down to business, shall we? Because we got a great crowd in there. It looks like good following up. So we want to get down to it. Shout out to the great Eric K., the Bronze Wrencher, the Chris Persia, the Vindicator Wrencher, the great White North, the extraordinary D. Bud Martin, Wrench of Iron, Lord Thoth. What's up, buddy? Avon lives, long live the Legion, my friend. Shout out to your wonderful better half as well. We always love the LT when he pops up in here. It's good to see him. And, of course, my partner in Crime on Earth B tonight, who was here with me tonight, the Wrench Without Fear himself, the great J-Man. Please, of course, go to his amazing channel. There's a link in the description below. And J-Man you are a wrench. Please put your link so people may go there. And not only subscribe to your channel, join his channel as well. He has groups. Or he has a group. He has our memberships. And so please go to J-Man's channel. And then there's Maddie's daddy, Vieja Mjolnir, and Kal-El, the Super Wrench, and of course, the rascally wrench himself, Fanty Outsidey, Hungry Boy Master of the Claboni, and of course, our own music Meister Maximum Redstone. Now, let's take a look and see who is here with us in the chat so we can say some shout out. Hello there, Penny. Good to see you. Always great to see you. FKHC 2005. Hike. What's up? Fairfax. Captain Infinity and Beyond. Susan Eckstein. Hello there. Brogu from my old hometown. Shooter. What's up, Shoot? Dave G Sound. What is up, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, this is just once a month that we're on this early. Steve, by the way, Maddie's daddy. And that's everyone so far. Thank you all for being here with us tonight. Looking forward to this as always. I look forward to it every month. I love going to Earth B with J-Man. Thank everyone who is lurking out there. I really do appreciate you as well as those watching on a download or a rewatch. Again, cannot thank you enough. Please, everyone, if you would, if you have not already, please like and subscribe if you will, but only if you really want to. If you don't, you can just watch. It's no pressure. All right, buddy. So for those who do not know, and let me tell everybody what we do here on Earth B, because I think that's important. In fact, let me get something. I forgot to get something ready. Bob Haney is, some may or may not know, a legendary comic book writer. Oh, there we go. Now I know what I was looking for. Hang on a second. There it is. And for a year now, wait a minute. Where are you? Oh, there it is. For a year now, my great buddy J-Man and I have been reviewing a Bob Haney comic book every month. We started a year ago. Actually, our second one a year ago was Christmas time, so we did a Christmas story.
Yeah.
What I'm about to put in the chat is a playlist for all of our Earth B excursions of Bob Haney. In the event you may want to go check some of those out. I think we have a lot of fun. We just review a Bob Haney comic, and if you've never read a Bob Haney comic, there's nothing like him, folks. He was just a some of the comics he wrote, especially go watch that first show we did, were out and out in a wonderful way, batshite crazy, just nuts, crazy, nutty stories that will challenge your sanity. I think it's safe to say, wouldn't you?
Sure. Yeah, they're out there.
If you listen to us for any given amount of time, and if you've heard us review a Bob Haney comic book before, they're usually from the 60s and 70s. He wrote a lot in the 60s. Most of the ones we've been covering are from the 70s on a title called The Brave and the Bold, where Batman was teaming up with various characters. We're going to have one of those tonight as well. Penny says, Clobby, I have my grandson. Oh, cool. Hello to your grandson.
Hello.
Penny. Absolutely. So what we do is we've been doing Brave and the Bold stories. And these, I always pick the really wackiest ones to see if I can, shock Jay in any way. Like, wow, look how nutty this story is, man. He was crazy. I mean, he wrote some, insane stuff. He didn't care about logic, but it's Christmas time, so I thought I would try to throw Jay a curve. Now, Jay and I have not talked about the story yet.
No, we haven't.
We have a Brave and the Bold issue, but we also have a bonus Teen Titans issue that he wrote years earlier that's also a Christmas story. We'll go through them quickly. So the first one is a Brave and Bold story that I'm gonna instead of, because we're pretty brutal to old Bob.
Yep.
We make fun of him, and there's some people that look, the comic book industry especially in the 80s came to know him as Mr. Continuity. They created a whole Earth for him called Earth B, and said if anything the editorial staff at DC said anything that didn't make any sense or had no continuity or reasoning, they said, it was just on Earth B for Bob Haney.
Right.
And hey, Boosh McFadden, what's up, buddy? So it's crazy stuff. His stories don't even jibe with normal comic book. They don't even fit into usually normal comic parameters. But tonight I'm going to be charitable to Bob Haney. I don't know where Jay's coming from on this. This is actually a story that I don't think is too crazy, and I think it's actually kind of interesting and has a good idea behind it. And it's a story that I think is a fairly good, straightforward, solid story about Bob Haney. In my opinion, I don't have anything really bad or even smart aleck to say about it that much. I mean, it's got it's out there a little bit, but comic books are out there. It's like a standard, competent, goofy, fun comic. But because his are not that, his are usually, they are crazy usually. This one doesn't have any of that kind of lapses or logic that I can see that much. It's even the concept I think's okay, but I'm gonna see what J-Man thinks. Yeah. What were your initial feelings of this story, Jay?
Well, yeah, I like this one. There's a couple. We can nitpick a couple of points, which we will, I'm sure, but overall it was pretty good. And right off the bat, when they're not fighting Joe Bob, or a John Smith villain or whatever, usually the Bob Haney never uses a villain, or he'll take a great villain like the Joker and make them do nothing or do something really stupid.
Yes.
At least this is a guy who's like, well, I don't know if we should, we'll spoil it as we go, but
he's a respectable character, actually.
Right. Like this is this is a pretty cool character. Finally, Hawkman, usually the person that he's teaming up with and has absolutely no purpose. Like it's like he'll team up with the Doom Patrol, but they just do nothing. And you're like, okay. In this one, Hawkman actually served a purpose to be there and was able to provide like information and actually kind of helped out a bit. I was a bit stunned.
It was actually kind of well thought out, actually.
Yeah, like this is really good. So this is our present.
Yeah,
to the Haney
our present
estate.
To Bob Haney.
Yeah, to Bob.
To give him some credit where credit is due.
Yeah, if you know anyone who's related, this is for you, buddy. We appreciate the year and a bit of stories. I can't believe it's been a year. I'm absolutely like,
wow, yep.
It's been a year. Like, I feel like we just started doing these.
It's so much fun, and don't get worried. We'll get back to the nutty ones when I can find a nutty one, and there are nutty ones.
Yeah. Oh, and this the Teen Titans one is it's goofy, but
yeah,
we'll
it's pretty
talk about
goofy.
it.
That was some goofy. Now that one, yeah, but it's a Christmas goofy. But
It's
yeah,
a Christmas goofy.
it's pretty ridiculous. But
Yeah.
so we'll have some. We'll definitely have some fun with Bob. But I thought we'd give Bob. I don't know what happened to him on this one, but like you said, things actually make a certain sort of sense, at least for a dopey comic book story.
Yeah,
which I actually like the story though. So again, when I read this, I was vetting it to find out whether I was going through a bunch of them. I want to find something really crazy. And when I read this, I'm like, did I read that right? Because it was actually an okay story. Just there's another one like that too, by the way. That I thought.
Oh my god.
And that's why I didn't choose it, because I'm like, this is actually okay. I don't know if I want to. Anyway, so here we go, everybody. Requiem for a Top Cop by Bob Haney. All right, this is Brave and the Bold, number 139. It is, of course, from 1978, A Wacky World of Bob Haney presentation, my friends. And so, of course, one of the great things about this whole journey so far is this is our 14th one, and every issue is drawn by the great Jim Aparo. No one, we are not casting shade at Jim Aparo at all. One of the great Batman artists. So that's a big bonus, no matter how dopey a story is or insane one is. And by the way, we like them the insane. We're having fun with it, but the art's brilliant by the great Jim Aparo, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I think Jim was, you say my Batman or whatever. Like when I was getting Batman heavy, it was Jim Aparo. So I would have counted, because I had Brave and the Bold comics as well. I love team up books, but I would count Brave and the Bold as a Batman comic. I know it didn't really start that way, but I in my kid mind, I'd be like, oh, it's Batman. You know what I mean? Like if my grandfather, my mom bought me a Batman comic, it might be Brave and the Bold, but they would just know that Batman's on the cover. They wouldn't think too much like, is this technically detective?
Yeah, they don't know. They just know it's Batman book.
They just know it's Batman. Yeah. So Jim Aparo was the most, out of all the Batman comics I had, mostly it was his art. So
I love me some Aparo, man. I really do. So
here we go.
Here we go. All right. So here you have, again, Batman. Brave and the Bold presents Batman and Hawkman together for the first time in 10 years. Bum, bum, bum. So stand back, heroes. I have come from the stars to punish Gordon for his crime, murder.
Oh my God.
Requiem for a Top Cop. Uh-oh. What? Anyway, but before that, let's take some time out to have some Hostess fruit pies, shall we? The Penguin in the Cuckoos. Yes, the Penguin gets its own little comic strip.
Yeah, what the
heck? Whack. Yes, and the Hostess fruit. I want me a Hostess fruit pie right now.
Oh,
dang it!
I gotta get one.
You get a big delight in every bite of Hostess fruit pies. All right, so anyway. When a gunman murdered his parents, Bruce Wayne trained himself to wage war on all criminals. Now, the Dark Knight detective joins forces with the Winged Wonder from the stars to become the Brave and the Bold, Batman and Hawkman. So, as a kid, I bought this because, not only was it, I bought every issue I could because it was Batman teaming up with someone, but whenever... It really got excited when I saw him with Hawkman because I love Hawkman.
Yeah, that's badass. Hawkman's awesome. That was one of the first superpower toys I got, and he was the best.
Oh, yes. Doc Fortune. Hey there. Good to see you. Now, here, it does open with a very Bob Haney-like trope.
I was just
Batman and Commissioner Gordon just walking down the street in the middle of the day.
It. La-di-doo-di-da-di-doo. It's that, remember in Price is Right? That what was there was that cliff that cliff jumper guy or whatever. It's like la-di-doo-di-do-di-do-di-do.
So the writer in the story is Bob Haney, of course. Penciler and inker is Jim Aparo. Colorist Jerry Serpe. Aparo actually got paid for a threesome because he did the letters. Edited by one of my great heroes, the great Paul Levitz. So there's that. Now it's the middle again. This is something that they only did in comics at the time. Really, you wouldn't see Batman cavorting around in the daytime out in the street in Batman or detective titles, but in Brave and the Bold, it was always doing that. The city's been pretty quiet. The rats are lying low in their holes, says Gordon. Yes, Commissioner, you're doing so good a job. Now, this one, they really love each other. Remember, there are other ones where they're really a-holes to each other.
Yeah, I know. It's so inconsistent. Well, it's inconsistent. It's Bob Haney. Like sometimes they hate each other, sometimes they don't.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's true. That's true, FKH. I am a child. Always will be. So, yes, you see, there for those who haven't read a lot of Bob Haney, a lot of the times one of our things we find funniest is how Batman and Gordon talk to each other like crap. And treat each other like crap a lot of the times. And then other issues, they're like best pals.
Yeah, it's so weird.
You know, real pals in real life do that. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, there are times it's not like that. It's like I should fire you, Batman, Picasso, hey there. And he'd say, Gordon, basically what amounts to Gordon, you suck. I mean, but he's telling him he's doing a great job. Small chance of that, Batman. Criminals like cockroaches will always be with us. So. Anyway, and then, of course, Bob Haney has to talk to them both. Maybe so, Commissioner, but you may find yourself out of a job anyway because you're about to become a target for the strangest hitman you've ever met. A man who wants to trigger a requiem for a top cop. I can't echo. So, anyway, along in this car comes, again, it's just right in the middle of the street. Batman's walking around with him.
Yeah.
He said, let's say, he says, besides Batman, it's you who've kept Gotham from turning into a jungle. What a love fest, right?
Yeah, like what is going on here? You're the best. No, Commissioner, you're the best. No, Batman, really, you are the best. Yeah.
We're a team, buddy. So anyway, thanks, Batman. I appreciate that. Here comes this guy shooting, and of course, you know, they're both at, you know, Gordon's able to get out of the way. Down, Batman goes after him. Then he goes after him, but then the next panel he's just back. Batman should have went after him. I thought he was going after him. I always confused when I was a kid. I'm like, hey, why didn't he go after this guy? Anyway.
Yeah. And why these guys, you know, if I was going to attempt a hit on Gordon, I probably would wait till he wasn't with Batman. But anyway, that's
another thing. Of course, we do have a pretty good, compelling reason why, because that guy does, you know, maybe the guy doesn't respect Batman. But yeah, you're right. You know,
yes,
that's a good point. Close but no cigar. You okay? Sure. It was you that the Gunza was blasting away at. Yeah, sometimes hunting that gray head of yours. Oh, somebody's hunting that gray head of yours, Gordon. But who and why? Since I first pounded the beat as a rookie, I've had creeps winging lead at me. It goes with a badge. Check. But this is more professional ambush. Really? Was it though? Yeah. Maybe you better watch yourself. Stay off the streets. James W. Gordon never hid in his life. I'm no armchair commissioner. Thanks for the save, old friend, but I'm staying visible. So 2 days later, he's outside giving a speech at the police academy. And here comes another attempt on Gordon's life.
Did anyone check the podium for
a woman? Yeah, where are all the... Nobody checked. So this dude's like way over here at the Acme Storage Tops billboard. But Batman found him. That's very Batman of him, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. He got him.
Batman comes down on
normally
him.
Batman would have. This is a normal Bob. The run of the mill Bob Haney comic. When the drive-by happened, Batman would have got hit, and then he'd be in the hospital for the whole thing. And then Hawkman would come in and do a few things, and like that's what I thought was going to happen. I'm like, oh, here we go, because Batman usually gets injured or something stupid happens in the first 1 or 2 pages of a Bob Haney comic. But I was like, oh, this isn't. It's like, oh, Batman's not injured, and then here we're on page 3, and Batman's capturing the sniper. I was like, what the hell's going on here? This is almost like it's really Batman this time.
Yep. Ezra Goldstein, welcome and shalom, sir. I did watch that drivel, but I can't really go into it right now because we have a specific topic. But I will eventually. And by the way, Empress welcome. But I would, by the way, if you are interested in seeing reviews of the idiocy of the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who, if you go to J-Man's channel, put your channel back in there if you can.
Yeah.
He has some great review videos that he has done on all 3 episodes of the 60th anniversary.
Yeah.
I haven't bothered to review them here, but I talked about it last night. Ezra on Mark's channel, Mark's show a little bit. We talked about it, and I'll talk about it again. Maybe Wednesday night I'll talk about it since it's an open show. But I haven't done like any specific reviews, but I did sit through that thing, Ezra. Anyway, but happier times here in Gotham City. Batman No, you don't. He whacks the guy, and then the guy shoots his BB gun at him right there. See?
Yep, yeah.
Crossman BB gun.
All right. I like how the girl's into it too, man. This is
Yeah.
guns, no gender.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Then some Slim Jims. They have some Slim Jims before we get past that commercial. So it looks like Gordon gets hit. His face coming off. What the? We don't get, Batman's so shocked, which is kind of silly. This is silly on Bob's part. In his shock, the masked manhunter hesitates, and his foe leaps at the event. Okay, now this is where Bob becomes Bob a little bit, because Bob always has Batman do really dumb things out of character. And the one thing that this seasoned professional Batman, he's seen Two-Face. He's seen he's seen all these. He's been to other planets. I mean, he's seen aliens. He wouldn't be so caught off guard by what the guys. We might be surprised at first, but so much so that this guy can just jack him in the head with his rifle.
Yeah, this is weird. When I went through it once, and I kind of scrolled back through it, like after I had read it, I was like, fans do this a lot, and we're guilty of it, where we go back and we kind of try to justify what it's like. Well, maybe the guy's a bit fast because of his origin, and you know, like he is, we'll see what he is. It's exactly like, they gave it away on the cover, but you're like, oh, maybe he could have, like, Batman was just for half a second shocked, and this guy was really fast, and he's a professional, and he's done this 100 times, so maybe he got the better of him in a second. It's just weird.
Yeah, it's fair enough, but I don't think he would have been so much. Not so much that he got taken out, but that he was so shocked. Like, come on, what the? He might go. I could see some shock, but okay, it's minor. It's later in the two. He's talking to Gordon. Gordon says, "A shoulder crease. I've had bunions from directing traffic years ago that hurt more." Sure, and I'll take 2 aspirin and call the doc here in the morning. But now, do you believe somebody's gunning for you? Okay. So some hitman from Detroit or Chicago has a gang contract on yours truly. It's not the first time. I'll tell you the guy I tangled with was no mob waste artist. Waste artist. I like that's Bob.
Awesome.
That's Bob dialogue right there. Waste artist. He had a weirdo face. Also Bob dialogue under his disguise, and he could have easily killed me after I was KO'd, but didn't. See, there's another, and
see that I don't like. I don't mind if Batman gets caught off guard and then he gets pushed back and the guys and
he fell maybe,
then the guy jumps up, but not like I literally got KO'd. It's like, okay.
Yep. I don't like it either. I like my Batman a little more badass. That's twice he's tried to burn you, Gordon. You've got to lay low until I can corral this killer. No way, Batman. I've never feared anything before, and I'm too old to turn gutless now. Besides, I always did want to check out doing my duty. Okay. So, again, at this point, though, when you're reading it, you go, pretty good. It's a nice mystery so far.
Yep.
Who's after Gordon? Okay, Gotham's finest. Let's heat up the war against crime. The taxpayers aren't springing for a county club for cops. Duck, Gordon, the killer's taking another shot at you. So Batman sees him again. Before Batman can even finish his swing, he shot my rope. What? I'm finished. What? But Batman gets caught.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Carter Hall. Yay. Hawkman. Not if I have anything to say about it. Hawkman. Thanks for the lift, but get me down that building fast. I'm overdue for a showdown with a sniper. You're too late. You can't expect to get in Vorgon that way. But the real question, Batman, is what is an interstellar bounty hunter doing here on Earth? Huh? Okay, Hawk. I get enough mysteries in a day's work. Who is Vorgon? A bounty hunter from the planet Dax in a distant galaxy I've heard of. I've heard of him back on Thanagar.
Oh.
For a price, Vorgon would collect the life of any space criminal who deserved killing. Many planets used him. He never failed to get who he was sent after. He's the perfect bounty hunter. Vorgon works by a strict code. Always on the side of right. His victims must be guilty of the worst crimes and have escaped normal justice. I like Vorgon.
Mm-hmm.
I encountered
it's a Vorgon conclusion.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, I just made that up.
Not reading poetry as a Vogon.
Oh yes, the most has been voted the worst poetry, or
Actually, the third worst in the universe.
yeah. That's right. Yes.
I encountered him in space 3 days ago and had to let him land on Earth to interfere with Vorgon, breaks intergalactic law, and puts a bounty on your own life. Wow, that's severe, Hockey.
Mm-hmm.
See if anyone else. Okay. Yeah, the snipers go 13 in FKH. Good call. Did the chat box change, or am I having some kind of a stroke? Said Empress. I don't know. Did it change? Did they change the chat box on YouTube? I don't know.
Let me see.
I'm not sure.
It looks the same to me.
Okay. So let's see here. Anyway, making too much speed for a friendly set up. So he saw Vorgon. They shoot it out a little bit. I'll show this interloper next. Not next shoot will next show. Blah, 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 blah. He's contacting me via Interstellar. Fool, it is I. Break off and let me pass by the moons of Thanagar. I immediately turned away, but I kept track of Vorgon. But then I wanted some candy bars, so I got me a Clark, and a peanut butter log, and a Crunchy, and a Zagnut. There she gets, and a Clark mint and a Clark coconut and all that stuff.
I don't think we had any of those in Canada.
You didn't have those?
No.
I never really messed with them too much. But then I bet you in Canada, did you have a switch comb?
I had like 100 of those.
Yeah. Now Vorgon's here in Gotham City, and he's out to collect a bounty on Commissioner Gordon. What? But that's impossible. Gordon's never committed a crime or been in outer space. You're flipping. Hasn't the commissioner had 2 attempts made on his life? Yes, by some oddball gunzel, but he operated like an earth killer with cars, guns, disguises. Vorgon often uses the identities and techniques of the world he's operating on. That's kind of interesting and weird, but interesting.
Yep.
So as not to create alarm on an alien presence. That makes sense, Bob. Good, Bob. You're okay. Good God, his face. It was weird. Alien. But he can't be after Gordon, an honest cop who's never been farther than Miami for a police convention.
Yeah.
I tell you, Batman, Vorgon is here after Gordon, so Gordon must be guilty of some major crime somewhere, sometime. Blazes, all right, Hogman. Some of what you say makes sense. Time for Commissioner and I to have a heart-to-heart. And
see, normally Bob would have the 2 heroes. They'd like your Batman would be dumb and be like, I don't believe you, you're an idiot. And like Batman, out of character would not believe the guy. I like that he's like, okay, Hawkman, you know what? You're talking some sense. Let me talk to Gordon and figure this stuff out.
It's very un-Bob so far. Purple Valkyrie!
Hey, Purple.
Oh my goodness. Love you, Purple. It's so great to see you, my dear. I hope you're doing well. My heart is filled with joy to see you there. Thank you for stopping in. But yeah, so far it's again, like I say, this is our Christmas present to Bob because he's kind of making sense, and it's tough to beat up on him for this story so far.
Yep.
So anyway, he says, what? It's crazy. An alien bounty hunter here in my town hunting me. I'll have him jailed. Besides, I've never seen an alien in my life. Hold it. I've known you most of my life, and you're bending the truth. Level with me. You owe me that. Suddenly, the commissioner's tough old face sags. His voice goes hoarse. Oh, God. I guess it's finally caught up to me. The worst mistake I ever made in my life. Come on, old friend, get it off your chest. I was moving up through the police ranks, a cocky new lieutenant out to make a name. My name, that is. Orson Delacourt. Orson Delacourt. I bet my new bars, the smart young lawyers, the financial brains for the crime. The crime mob.
Oh yeah,
the crime.
I'm surprised this Delacourt guy wasn't the villain of this issue because that's a super Bob Haney villain.
Yes, that is a very Bob Haney thing to say, though. The crime Bob.
The crime mob.
The crime mob.
yeah. I like the other crime. I like crime mobs are the worst.
They are way worse than other mobs. There's school mobs and there's all these other mobs. There's Twitter mobs. They exist.
That is true.
Crime mobs are bad. So, but I need proof. I found Delacourt had a secret country estate one night while he was back in Gotham. I went there in plain clothes. And by the way, so he's going after this guy he suspects is a is a lawyer for the mob. He was moving toward a house. Searchlight. He's been spotted. I drew my gun. The figure lurched toward me. I saw its arm go up like a gunman zeroing in, and he shot him. Suddenly, the light died. I looked around, and it was fantastic. A spaceship on the grass, and beside it, an unarmed alien being, and I killed him. I stood there, stupefied. Suddenly, the blazing light came again. The ship taking off, staring at this alien, this being I killed. Incredible. Maybe the first time aliens land on Earth, and I kill one of them. But it was a mistake. I thought it was acting. I was acting in self-defense. And then they said, Farrah Fawcett said, "Just look at my poster. You'll feel better, Jim."
Yeah.
And we got Linda Carter. And then Starsky Nuts said, "Let us ruin these girl pictures by letting you look at us cool guys." And Rob, we think you are guys. You guys are cool, but we would rather look at the girls. Damn it!
Yeah. Stop
being a bunch of silly willies. And then we saw one of the great DC collector's editions done by the Superman Wonder Woman team up.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And
cool.
Uncle Sam's blocking them. It's like,
yep, he says, "Cut it out, you two. You're not supposed to be fighting."
Stop
Great
it.
art by Garcia Lopez in that one. And then we'll say Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. See, what's getting to be Christmas time. Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
A very shiny comic. And then this muscle guy says, "Hey, you guys, you can look just like me if you buy whatever's in this thing below the order." Which I don't. A free gift coupon. That's right.
Oh wow!
Thank you, muscle guy. Then Superman says, "No, you'd rather look like me." And here's this, and I would rather her look like her. Showcase with Power Girl. Hubba. He says, "How about that boom window, folks?" Yeah. And then let's subscribe to some DC Comics because I'm Superman and I'm asking you guys subscribe. And I said, "Sure, Superman, we love you." And then the Golden Age comes out. Amazing World of DC Comics. I don't have this issue. I have a lot of issues of that. I love this mag. No, I do have this one. Oh yeah, I have this one with but I don't have them all. I wish I had them all. I tried to order this, by the way, didn't get it. Ready for mailing soon. Where's mine? I had to go buy them later, and I don't have them all. Oh, so back to our story. Young Gordon, buries the alien. That Mars invasion radio show sent half the country crazy, and a world war is brewing. This is all best buried. That's a good decision, I guess. I see what you're saying there, Jim.
Yeah.
I buried the alien with a shovel. I found and got away fast. I forgot about my investigation of Delacourt, but I couldn't forget the guilty secret inside me. He was an innocent being, a victim of my arrogant ambition. If only I hadn't gone there that night. Easy, old friend. Delacourt is now one of the Gotham's leading lawyers and citizens. He's never been linked to any mobsters. Thinks Batman to himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the irony is that now, after all these years, the bounty hunter must be here to kill you to atone for that alien's death. I deserve it. I did it. And worse, I covered up my crime. Stop talking that way. I'll beat the crap out of you. I mean, don't.
Yeah, stop it.
It was an accident, you fool. He didn't say that. I did.
Yeah.
You've atoned 1,000 times with every criminal you caught, every innocent citizen you saved from some murdering hyena. Oh, there's Acme again. I love how it's Acme on the back of it. It's the Roadrunner.
Yeah, I love Acme.
It's Wile E. Coyote. He's like, they keep having Acme. It's a comic book. Oh, my. Oh, there's Warner, So there's Acme, killer again. Now you've got to be hidden, Commissioner, so this Vorgon can't get at you, and I can deal with him. But I'll tell you, I won't hide. I've got to stay on duty no matter what. No, Vorgon, so Hawkman intervenes.
Hawkman, yep. Hawkman. And then whoosh, he turns into his Cylon form.
Yep. Yeah, he's got his Cylon form. Yeah. So how'd that happen? I don't know. Bob does not explain how he's like this. Then he turns back into the weird.
I think Hawkman just hit him so hard that he flew out of his. You see, look at where he came from for the flying. He flew out from the right there, so it's like he left all of his stuff behind.
Yeah,
it's like there's no need to hide anymore. The suspense of this comic is over. Now you know it's me.
You know the penalty for interfering with me, Fanagarian. I
You
have
will
been
lose your
disarmed.
subscription to
Yes.
Netflix.
3Ds by time. I have been disarmed, but if you meddle again, I shall kill you forever. Farewell for now, you bird brain. Now, as the bounty hunter flits away, whoa, flits, and vanishes among the skyscrapers. Hawkman, good work, you said, the commissioner. I did it on impulse when I spotted Vorgon, but I was wrong, and now my own life may be forfeit. Chicken.
Yeah,
All right,
loser.
chicken man now. Next time Vorgon strikes, I'll stay out of it. You must too, Batman. What? Is this Hawkman, the police agent, the JLA agent, the JLA hero talking? You can't. You've got to help me protect Gordon.
Yeah.
Or and then we can, look at some
Poster
more posters,
Bonanza.
some more
Wow.
posters. I don't see any Bonanza posters. I see
That is
Sarah
true.
and John and Jamie and Steve and Donnie and Marie.
I'd get Steve. I'd get Jamie. I'd get who
Yes.
else is it? Oh, Farrah for sure.
Yes.
Kiss would be cool. Yeah, I'd get Kiss.
Yep. And of course we got some All-Star comics again and Shade,
Nice.
Changing Me. I see Ditko.
Nice.
Somewhere around the, not quite. It's still sort of in the DC explosion in a sense.
Shade.
I know everything now. Gordon made a mistake once, but he's innocent of any real crime. The Vorgon character must be made to see that. But meantime, Gordon must be guarded, and two of us are better than one. You're either with me or against me. Whoa, we're going to lay down the ultimatum bats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he hangs out with Gordon on his free time. Like Hawkman, you and I just hang out for JLA business. Like
True.
Commissioner
All right,
Gordon and I, like, we go out for breakfast and stuff.
All right, old friend. This may be a fatal mistake, but on my part, but I'll help you. So later, Batman's smuggling me in, and he's hiding in that Vorgon dopes things out. This really will be my last ride. So thinking that's Gordon, obviously thinking, right? So he hides Gordon, but there's if Vorgon shows his a whisker, we'll all land on him like a ton of bricks, thinks Batman. And then the plush office of Gotham's financial district. Batman and the police are searching the city for someone like they never searched before. I must know who and why quickly.
Oh, who's that nasty character?
Yeah, there he is. There's Vorgon right there, by the way. He's a blonde dude.
Yeah, Steve Rogers.
Yeah, he looks like Steve Rogers. Say, pal, you new around the docks? Give me the hot animal and forget the questions. The hot animal. It must be him. He's no Doc. He's no real Doc Walloper. And he's packing a gun in a shoulder holster. And get this, he calls a hot dog a hot animal. Check, I'll tell the big man. A hot animal, huh? That's so Bob.
Yep.
Come up with something weird that everyone just notices, right?
Right. Could have called it a hot cat.
Yes.
Give me one of those hot cats.
I'm coming to meet him personally. Blah blah blah. Now we're back in the Wildwood Cemetery. The Batman's got some sense of humor. Malloy was a mobster I shot in line of duty years ago. I'm okay here, but Malloy's sure lousy company. He put him in a damn mausoleum.
Yeah. Then the tall goes up, and then with the spheres.
I didn't realize before. Oh my God, I love the joke here. All right, everyone, this is a great. They often, when DC or Marvel does, when they're like in graveyards and stuff, they do interesting in jokes. On this, can you see my mouse?
Yes.
On this grave stone here says Eisner.
Oh my God!
It says cult, as in Eisner created the spirit. The cult is Denny Colt. It was always, always thought he was dead.
Yeah,
that's beautiful. Well done. I wonder if Bob or Aparo did that.
I bet you Aparo did that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. I never know. I couldn't read. I
just noticed it myself.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I didn't. Oh,
who's JW?
I'm trying to think who JW could be. Oh, it'll come to me. It's somebody. I mean, I doubt that's just I doubt it's a nobody.
Right.
But Batman and Hawkman are risking their necks to protect my guilty old hide. If anything happened to Batman, I couldn't go on living anyway. Wow. I'm cutting out, giving myself to the bounty hunter. So
I like Gordon in this one. I like this kind of like, you know what? It's my responsibility. Why am I letting Batman and Hawkman fight my battle? I'll just go out and face the guy, and it is what it is. I like that.
Yeah, it is. I mean, like I say, this a lot of things that do make sense and that feel kind of cool in this episode, the story and character wise.
Mm-hmm.
Come and get me, Vorgon. By my troth, I care not. We owe God a death, and go it which way it will. It will. He who dies this year is quit for the next. Shakespeare, heck of a scribbler, that guy. That's a Bob thing. That's a Bob way to put it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Heck of a scribbler, that guy. Yeah. Bob Haney, heck of a scribbler, that guy, right? Bob, there was Shakespeare, then there was Bob.
Yes.
I love Bob. We love you, Bob. A phony vendor. He's a mob spy. But who's he tipping? I love that Batman just knows it.
Yeah.
Who's he tipping in that fancy limo? There he is. But you never exposed yourself like this before. It's crazy. Not if this Gunzel is who I think he is. Now get lost. I must talk to him alone.
Looks like Ed Begley or something right there. That guy.
Yeah, he does. Where is he? Who comes? Hold it, my alien friend. Yes, I know you're from another world. The backup from my old pal Laz. I am Vorgon, the bounty hunter. I come to avenge the death of Laz. Sure, I understand. Laz was my partner long ago. With his alien brains and that spaceship, I got my start as the money man behind the mob. Somehow Laz got himself killed and his ship vanished. But I knew someday another of you aliens would come and take his place. Now we can really do big things. Oh, my prophetic soul. Shakespeare sure said it again. Orson Delacourt here confessing he was tied up with that alien I killed? I know not what you say, Earthling. I seek Laz's murderer, whose identity was not known in my galaxy for long years. This Gordon, the commissioner? That's crazy. Kill him and the cops and Batman will make Gotham so hot no one can operate. You tire me, Earthling. Now be gone. My duty calls. This Gordon is somewhere near. I sense him. You won't go with me. You won't work with me, creep. Then you're against me. I'll have to liquidate you. I don't want to be liquid. So, you mean like you're going to liquidate my assets or what?
Just like the Wicked Witch of the West. She got liquidated.
Yes.
You liquidated her.
Next instant.
Very resourceful.
Yeah. So, next instant, drop it, Delacourt. You're under arrest. Gordon. Hands up steel, by the way.
That'll happen.
Double your strength and your wanking abilities by writing to this thing, and I'll tell you how.
Yeah. Big
muscles fast. Comic books for sale. 1940 through 1976. Oh, my, yes. See, Miracle of Birth.
Oh, beautiful. For $6.98.
5 quail eggs. That's what a bargain. Karate, kung fu, kick the shit out of everybody, and you just order this right here.
Free. It's free karate. If you call now, you get free karate.
Own a piece of New Mexico oil country. Rush 25-cent coin, and self-addressed stamped envelope for fascinating details. Collector Enterprises. Boy, these are scamming.
Wow.
You like cartooning? Cartoon Club. Fun, you bet. So there you go.
$2. Sign me up.
The American Red Cross, the good neighbor. Why is that there? Why was there I don't understand why there's an American Red Cross ad in this book. What 12-year-old gives a shit about that? Right now, right advertisers direct for information about this page. Why? Okay.
I don't know.
That's for advertising. Gotcha. While outside, shots. The big man's in trouble. Come on. But Batman and the Hawkman, you damn straight. Finish these goons. Gunfire. Gordon's in there with Vorgon. Inside the rotting old pier, Delacourt dead by his own hand. The same gun that could not harm my Daxian body. Now speak your final prayers to whatever gods you revere. For Vorgon the bounty hunter has never failed to punish those who transgressed against galactic law.
Yes, he should. Then he should have said, "It is a Vorgon conclusion."
Oh, see, you would think Bob would have thought of that. Come on, Bob. The price is wrong, Bob. Look at all this great stuff. Wow.
God, I want all of it.
Look at the
Oh,
X-ray,
pocket spy scope. Wow.
X-ray specs.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Wow.
That's what we want, don't we? Come on,
Yep.
we know what we want. We want some X-ray specs.
Yeah, I had a Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
I had bought one
Ooh.
from it would close. It would eat the bugs, like, and it would
Yeah.
it was and you could eat, actually I would feed it little bits of ham.
Oh wow! Did you order it from like a comic or something?
No, they had them at we were at a like a flea market or something, and then there was a guy selling a bunch of them, so we bought one. It was pretty exciting.
Nice. Let's see. Okay, so pranks, mini skull flashlight, mini pistols. Be a ventriloquist. Money maker. Oh, look, you can print money. Yeah.
Oh,
How
perfect.
many people came millionaires off of that one? All right. Oh, pocket spy code, you little perverts. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You two could be a voyeur.
Oh, nice. I need one for each eye though.
Of course. Strong arms too. Only $3.98. Nothing else to buy. I can't believe they got a, I guess it was no one really policing this crap.
But I mean, it's like $3.95, and you can get these.
When I would buy my comics back then, though, dude, I would look at that shit for sometimes, but for the most, not while I would just do it later, maybe. But I wanted to read the comic. I just moved by that stuff real quick.
Right.
Gotham's good gray commissioner straightens a grim smile on his lips. Sure, shoot. It's been a good, exciting life. I've no regrets. Now that I closed out my first big case, Delacourt will no longer secretly buy and sell human misery. And Laz, the being I killed by accident, was a criminal. And knowing that, my guilt is gone. So, aim straight, bounty hunter. By my troth, I care not. We owe God a death. Stop, Batman says. Kill him, Vorgon, and you'll have to kill me. And me. But whichever one of us you shoot first, the other will get you. I, Cater Hall, of Thanagar, reject your sacred galactic law. It reeks of cruelty and injustice.
Whoa.
You, Panagarian. What?
That was good.
Yeah, it was. Good stuff by Bob. Nice, Bob. You, Thanagarian, say that. Vorgon is impressed since your love of law is legend. As I am impressed by this Gordon's bravery and sense of duty. And I see now that his crime was fate working its strange way to true justice. I like it.
Yeah.
Thus I release myself from my strict vow. Live in peace. Vorgon shall hunt you no more. It's over. Nightmare's finally over. Easy, Jim, easy. And later, as a certain grim hunter's ship zooms spacewards. Okay, you two, never seen a UFO before. Oh, he's talking to the cops. You two never seen a UFO before? The war on crime's here on the streets. Let's get cracking. Yes, sir, Commissioner. Guess there'll be no sad song sung for James W. Gordon. Not this time. The end.
Yeah. And then Vorgon goes back and returns the money he took from whoever Laz, whoever paid for Laz's revenge. Because isn't he a bounty hunter? Like someone paid him.
And he's never appeared again. Never.
Oh, is this the only appearance?
Only appearance of Vorgon. That's a shame. I like Vorgon. That's been a pretty cool character.
Bring him back, man. We should bring him back. You and I can bring him back.
Yes,
we could do Vorgon kills the DC universe.
In honor of Bob Haney, we should bring him back. And I want my superhero time machine watch. Look at that.
Oh my God, these watches.
I want these watches. Look at that. First, these cars are cool, but man, look at that.
Oh man, the Spider-Man one is badass too.
Spices. What am I doing in a DC comic? Doesn't matter. It's an ad. Oh, okay. Thank you. Wonder what you're
on a DC comic.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Migos.
Yep, they're the best.
Fantabulous goodies to make your superhero dreams come true.
Wow, Wayne Foundation. What the heck? 40 inches tall.
I
Whoa.
gotta look that up. I don't know if they ever made
I've
that.
never seen that. I'm gonna look that sucker up on YouTube. Somebody's got it.
1995. If it exists.
What is it? Wayne.
The Wayne Foundation, I guess it's Amigo.
Oh yeah. I'm looking at it.
No.
Oh my God, hold on. There's an ad. I'm looking at it right now. Oh, someone's mad at me at Doctor Who. Oh dear.
Who'd you wease off this time? Salty Traveling Sea. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, someone. Oh, Brick Mammoth. Yeah, Brick Mammoth. Yeah.
Who's that?
Oh, he's a super Migo guy. He like lives. He's like in Canada. He's come to the shows and stuff.
Hey,
yeah.
Jamie,
oh my God, this thing is huge. It's awesome.
You got a picture? Share it.
It's like a video. I'll find out a picture while we're talking.
That's cool. So, what did you think of this comic?
I mean, I thought it was really cool. I'm going to get it because I've been buying all of these.
Oh, you'll get this one. Yeah, you'll get it.
But this one I'll actually get and actually thought was pretty cool.
It's a good story, actually. We're not saying that to insult Bob. We're actually giving him credit. Hey, Jamie Harbert, good to see you, my friend. Welcome. But let's face it. Usually we're here making fun of Bob's stories because the wacky world of Bob Haney, kind of begs for it. But because it's Christmas, we decided to give him a Christmas special. I mean, we have another Christmas story of his, but we decided to give him some praise on Christmas time. Be generous to Bob. We weren't very generous to him last Christmas with that.
No, not really. I sent you a picture of the Wayne Foundation, by the way, on Twitter. I don't know if that'll.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see.
By the way, the Brave and the Bold, where Batman and Wildcat fight each other for that stupid dog for the cure against Joker. Bearded Shirts made a shirt of that.
What? Wait a minute.
I can't believe it. It was so random.
Which one was it again?
Remember with Wildcat and
the cop. Yeah, I saw. Oh, the shirt.
The shirt.
Oh,
yeah.
I think I did see that. He's killing it with these shirts, man. Yeah, there you go. There's Wayne Manor from the Migos, folks.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Oh man, I bet that ain't cheap.
No, probably not.
I never saw it at the stores. All I ever saw was that ad.
Yeah. Oh my God, that is bloody awesome.
Fucking hey, man.
Holy crap.
Wow,
30 inches.
Incredible this. So yes, for those wondering, what was it? A year ago in January.
Mm-hmm.
What issue was that? 148. That's right. So a year ago in January, there was only one Bob Haney Christmas story for Brave and the Bold. We're about to do one for Teen Titans.
Yeah.
And it was one we had a lot of fun really dogging out. I mean,
yes. I can't believe this.
Remember this one?
Oh wow, I don't know, it's crazy.
Yeah, this was. See, this is what. But so we weren't very.
This one was
the night the mob stole Christmas. So you should go check it out. I won't go through it again. By the way, look what was in the theater.
Oh my God!
Woo! If you should check again, I put that in there again. This, if you haven't seen any of our Earthby Bob Haney shows and you want to see us have a lot of fun talking about Bob Haney stuff, there's my link to my Bob Haney playlist. Tonight's episode is number 14, but this one was it was a blast.
This is a hoot. It's like Plastic Man can get shot and deflect bullets and absorb them, and then someone hits him with the back of the gun and he gets knocked out. I'm like, oh, okay.
So crazy. That was truly some prime crazy Haney.
Yeah, that was insane. Like it's like he's inconsistent, and you're like, but Bob, you're writing this. I mean, you're like, it's the next page. Like he just got shot at, and he's okay, and now someone bunked him from behind. You're like, how can you bunk him from behind? Like
it makes no sense. His powers are so inconsistent.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a quick look at one other little Bob Haney comic before we get out of here, because it is Christmas, and last year we had a Christmas issue. This year, that first one we did, we still wanted to do another Brave and the Bold, and besides, I wanted to give Bob some props because he's proved he can come up with a fun idea, and I actually like Foregone. I like the character. I like the idea. Now we're kind of back to Bobbishness here. This is one of his other famous Christmas story. I do believe it was from 1967. It was the Teen Titans number 3. It's going to be 13 rather. Sorry, yeah. Teen Titans 13. Presenting a Christmas happening. A Christmas gift to you, Mr. Big. No humbug this, Mr. Scrounge.
Oh dear.
I love the Nick Cardy cover, but and Nick Cardy interior, by the way. I love it. One of my favorite artists of that time. So art by Nick Cardy. Script by Bob Haney, of course.
Duh.
Fanatic. Let's see. Fanatic One's Charles Dickens. So basically, it's Charles Dickens. He's talking about Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol, but this is called the TT Swinging Christmas Carol. And Bob is shameless in his use.
Oh,
look at this! Look at it. Watch Batman on TV on ABC TV. Look at that.
Like really?
It's in. Well, I don't know what it's doing there. Like,
yeah. Look at what they're reading.
It's just it's on a billboard, I guess, and they're all reading.
They're literally reading comics.
Kid Flash is reading a Superman comic,
which is dry. He's not even reading a Flash comic.
Why is he not reading a Flash comic? I don't know, Bob. Come on, you dropped the ball there. And then, of course, Aqualad is reading an Aquaman comic. Fair enough. And Wonder Girl's reading a Wonder Woman comic. Fair enough. But Robin's reading Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens because he's the cultured one of the bunch. But now he's got a Batman comic, though.
Yep. No, well, he's putting because what Bob Haney is saying here is like Charles Dickens is trash. I gotta read. I gotta read some Batman here.
Exactly. So, Jesus. Here we go. So anyway, I like how he calls her. He says, "Oh, I guess you're right, Wonder Chick. How about this mag? Now you're grooving, good looking. Now some flirtation between Donna
look at that.
and Dick Grayson. Hey.
Donna and Dick sitting in a tree. KISSING.
And of course, they're making light of Christmas Carol.
Right.
Yes, Dickens' A Christmas Carol is just a dusty, corny old classic. Hey, come on.
Hey, what's going on here?
Classic. And like it couldn't happen today, Bob? Or could it? In this Christmas of 1967, are things and people, the spirit of the season, really any different than they ever were? Read on, Titanic ones, and all shall be most wondrously revealed. So it's got the story of Mr. Scrounge.
Yes.
In his guy that works for him, Mr. Ratchet.
Yeah.
And so it's on a place called, it's a junkyard called Junkarama. He's an old miser, the same old deal. Ebenezer Scrounge. They didn't bother changing it to something.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think after you read that book, I don't think anyone would name their kid Ebenezer. That I'm sure that name died out after that book.
Probably so.
Except for, I'm gonna name my kid Ebenezer. He looks like a Tim. No, let's call him Ebenezer.
Yeah, is he Tiny Tim? No. Simply Steve. What's up, buddy?
No, this is Tiny Tom. This is
Tom. He's Tiny Tom, which they're kind of used for Blackadder later. Blackadder Christmas special, which was great. Ebenezer Blackadder. Moments later, anyway, by the way, so Tiny Tom finds out that the boss, Mr. Scrounge, here's what I didn't really understand. He's paying these guys to take junk. So who cares? Why would
I don't like they're paying. Why
is that a crime?
Yeah, so they come and take so they take junk. Okay, and so I think they take junk and then make it look like it's good and then sell it, but it's really junk.
They blast it with a gun and it makes it look like goods. It's basically matter transport. Matter transmutation. It's a replicator gun, or it manipulates matters and it makes cool stuff. nice stuff, I guess. Motorbikes and cars and TVs with a gun.
Yeah.
That's kind of Bob. What? Why? It's not Santa Claus. They steal it from Santa Claus. What's the deal? Would you? So you're thinking, this is prime Bob, because any other writer, you're going, okay, they're going to explain why this gun does that, right?
Right.
Right. And we're going to know something about it when it's over. Why these crooks have a gun that can turn junk into
Yeah, I don't understand
stuff.
it.
So here you go. This junk is. I mean, he paid. By the way, he paid them, didn't he? He paid. No, they paid him.
Yeah, to take the junk.
For junk.
So
why shouldn't he be able to sell junk? So he's not committing a crime, even though Tiny Tom's suspicion. Something real weird about all this. I better keep watching. All right. First of all, Tiny Tom's in the wrong because he's spying on what's his face. It's his junkyard.
Yeah, you're on my property.
To these doors.
Yeah,
Mr.
so
Big
I'm selling
says,
junk.
Be ready for another delivery in a day or so. What do you mean a delivery? All right. So they turn this stuff into that stuff, and I don't get it. Oh, God. I got to tell Dad now. Why? Wow, they're smugglers. What do you mean smugglers? I mean, I don't understand. They don't smuggle anything.
There.
Yeah, they bought the junk. They turned it into good stuff. Maybe they're not paying taxes on it. Ooh, how horrible. How evil. Screw taxes. I don't even, it doesn't make, and this is typical Bob. Nothing makes sense. What? You accuse me of criminal activities? You're wrong, Ratchet. I simply rent my junkyard to harump businessmen when what they do is their business. What do you mean you rent the? I don't know. But sir, it's illegal business. We should call the police. Wait a minute. I want to know what's illegal. At this point, I don't know what's illegal. No, it's none of your affair, Ratchet. Go screw yourself. And I'm going to make you work on Christmas now, you little turd. Oh, he's mean to, oh my God, he's being mean to a wheelchair person.
Oh my God.
Russell T. Davies, don't read this comic.
Yep.
You'll just cry.
Yep.
So, not long after Junkorama, 4 famed figures watch quietly for Tiny Tom.
Like, why are the Teen Titans here hanging out, looking at a junkyard? Like, why aren't they doing something more important?
They don't show him go contact him. I guess everybody can just get him on. They got him up on the speed dial or whatever. Or anybody can go call the Titans for help.
Yeah, I need the Teen Titans. Here we go.
And so the Teen Titans are, jumping on there or whatever.
Yeah, like Flash can't run and do anything as usual.
Now turn this junk into beautiful, shiny new stuff, just like Santa Claus and his little helper. This is it, team. Looks like I don't understand. I still don't understand what's happening. Oh, somebody over there behind that junk plate. Blah, 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 blah. Get him live here. Blah, blah, blah. Chasing bad guys. None of this makes any sense. They get to Scrounge's house.
Scrounge.
And, this was kind of cute on Bob's part. Like, Scrounge gets a knock at the door. He says, Jacob Farley. No, it's not. By the way, wasn't the name of? Wasn't the name of? That was the name in the book too.
Yep. They didn't change that.
You aren't real. You're a ghost. I'm real, all right. So the dude broke out of jail because Scrounge framed him. It was just out of nowhere. It was none of it makes any sense. So Scrounge framed him. The TT Swinging Christmas Carol Part 2, Chapter 2. And so he wants to beat him up for doing that, I guess. But Flash goes in there, Kid Flash it is.
Yeah. And
saves the day with his speedsterness. The Teen Titans. Right, Mr. Farley. Now since you've but obviously escaped from prison, you've got some tall explaining to do. I was Scrounge's partner in life. Really? Well, that's your own private affair. Oh, not that way. Okay, I mean, you said life partner, didn't you? No one's judging.
Yeah. Not that there's anything wrong.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, no. So he says, I'm as good as dead, a convict, because I took the rap for Scrounge. We sold some defective material. Someone was hurt in a job, and on a job, and I was alone blamed. I didn't know the material was bad, but Scrounge had fixed it, so he was in the clear, that filthy bastard. Lies. I didn't know the material was bad either. But once it happened, I protected myself. Why should both of us go to prison? You look, I mean, you're way taller than me. You could probably get through prison without, well, you know.
Yeah. And he looks like he's shady anyways.
Yes, he does. I've had enough of this. I'm calling the police to come for fairly and toss you titans out of my house. Bumbling mantis, shouldn't we stop him? Hold it, gang. We've got no choice. He's right. How can Farley, how can we? Farley's a fugitive and we're trespassers. A very Batman of you, Robin.
Yes.
That's a very Batman way to be. Batman TV show way to be, of course.
Yeah.
So,
and I'm sure Wonder Girl's probably very cold.
yes.
Now she might be okay to take the cold, and Aqualad might be okay
Robin.
to take the cold. I think Robin could take the cold.
I mean, it's cold. I mean, Aqualad, I don't think it affects because he swims in the ocean.
And he's in the ocean. And Wonder Girl's like, you know, she can take it, right? Like she's tough.
Yeah.
Or Wonder Chick. Who's calling her Wonder Chick in this? At one
Wonder
point, I
Chick.
thought it's like
Robin
that's
called it.
name. Like, never call chicks broads.
No.
Sorry, UHF.
And we said it couldn't happen exactly what was happening. So, like, we get it, Bob. The some weird way Christmas Carol is happening. So, listen, this is my plan.
Oh my God. I think as soon as I found out, like about 10 seconds in, I'm like, is this just going to be a Christmas Carol comic? And then I was just like, all right. And then I kind of lost hope for it because I'm thinking, well, I don't remember any massive superhero battles in a Christmas Carol. So I'm pretty sure the Teen Titans are not going to do anything exciting at all in this comic. And
you were correct, sir.
I was correct.
See you in the office of Junko-Rama faster soon, so we can go through it quick because it's nothing. Let's see. Dumb shit. Oh, we've got a phantom coming through the wall. Ebenezer Scrouge, I am the ghost of Christmas past. You look at it's the Spectre. No, I wish it was the Spectre. It's not the Spectre. No. That would be funny. The Spectre would come and like stick a piece of junk through his throat. And he tells him about him. Hey, he got jilted by a chick. Well, who hasn't, pal? What's wrong with you? Please, Mr. Spirit, don't harm me. I'm just a poor old man trying to get along. Poor? You're loaded, Scrouge. Now, I must go, but beware, change your ways before it's too... Change your ways before it's too late. Anyway... Blah, blah, blah. Then he meets the ghost of Christmas present, but he doesn't get a Christmas present.
Yeah. I wonder if that's Aqualad by his finger pointing at his boots.
Not a chance. Of course not. What are you talking about?
I really like the art though in this comic.
Oh, actually, Nick Hardy.
This is all good. Just to point it out, like
yeah, he's one of the best.
And
truly
awesome.
One of the great cover artists of DC's history, but also he did a lot of nice Teen Titans work and stuff.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Bloody Tom, it's not my fault. The boy can't walk. It's your fault. His father must work even on Christmas Day and can't afford the new electric wheelchair. So Tom can move about like other children. And what about your partner, Jacob Farley? Taking all the blame for you. You had better change your ways, Scrouge, before it's too late. Please, Mr. Spirit, I'm just a harmless old man. I never meant to harm anyone. Those little bastards. I mean, those nice people. So there's the ghost of Christmas future flying, an angel.
Yeah, woo.
It can't be Wonder Girl.
No, it can't be. I can guarantee you it's not Wonder Girl.
No, it's not Wonder Girl. That'd be silly. So they pretend to be...
I mean, like, I
don't get it. They pretend to be the ghost. So they come down, do all the usual Christmas Carol crap to him.
Yeah.
And then the bad guys show up at least. That's something, right? And they start shooting pow, 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 and they shoot Wonder Chick.
Yeah.
I think Wally West has been running fast and start going through all those boys.
You'd think so. Now, can Wonder Girl? I don't know too much, like old school Donna Troy stuff. Like, would that, like, that wouldn't kill her? Would that just knock her out? Like, because would she be as strong as Wonder Woman? Like, could she take a bullet or?
I think she could. I mean, she could block them with her bracelets and stuff, but
Yeah, she
I
can
think
block them, but can
it
she
would
get
hurt her.
shot?
But I think she can. She's still pretty strong. She's very powerful.
Right.
Not as powerful as Wonder Woman because remember, she's a human.
Right.
She wasn't made of clay. She
Yes.
was orphaned. You ever read the story from New Teen Titans called "Who Is Donna Troy"?
I know it. So actually, because I read this, I actually went and grabbed the digital volume 1. I actually have the first appearance of the New Teen Titans in DC Presents, and I also have Teen Titans #1 from when it came out. The New Teen Titans #1 from when it came out. And I never read it. I never got into it, even though Robin is like, I count Batman and Robin as one character, so they're my second favorite character. But if I had to split them up, then I would just say Robin's my third favorite character. I love Robin, but I never got into the Teen Titans. So I grabbed volume 1 on digital. And I actually read the DC Presents before, and then I'm actually just started reading issue 1 just tonight. Just because of this, I thought, maybe I should read the New Teen Titans. So I bought it off Comixology.
The first appearances in DC Comics Presents 26. You got that one.
Yeah, that one I own, and I own the New Teen Titans #1, like the famous cover of them all running forward. I own that from when it came out. Like I had that, or I don't know if it was exactly, but I had it from a while back. Mentioned she was only human. Okay, so she was only human.
Yeah. She learned how to do certain things from Wonder Woman, but she was tough and everything. And she's had some strength. I mean, anyway, it's complicated. But so, New Teen Titans. So I'll tell you what, that was quite a run, man. I'm thinking about going back and getting back and just revisiting that myself. And it's I mean, at least the first like 50 some odd issues of Wolfman and Perez run. Somewhere up in there is, hey, Claude Salling, good to see you. That's worth a look back. I mean, that's us after Miller or something looking into doing that one if you guys like it. I mean, or if you think, but yeah. So anyway, there's Monday. It's knocked down. Here we go. The TT Swinging Christmas Carol, Chapter 3. So Christmas Eve, snow softly falling, festive lights twinkling, peace on earth, goodwill to men. Yes, silent night, joyful time, and in the Junkorama of Ebenezer's grounds, nothing is heard but the sounds of guns, fists, and grunts.
At least there's fighting.
And there's fighting, yes. At least there's that. The Titans clobber them.
I feel like Kid Flash could do way better here. Like,
yes, they're all kind of weak tea right here. Those ghosts, they weren't real. It was the Titans. No kidding. Howling hogfish, that junk scatter. Wonder Chick, she'll be buried. But I keep calling her Wonder Chick. That's Bob right there. But as the towering junk pile cascades down, no sweat, guys, just a little super speed juggling. Merry Xmas. But how about that for the Christmas card? Groovy, twinkle toes, but who will deliver it? King Kong? Now that you mention it. So again, good art. The magnet thing he pulls
pulls her up.
Pulls her up and then drops her somewhere in some kind of grave or opening of a grave or something.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell what was going on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Merciful Minerva, give me strength.
Merciful Minerva. Yeah. Anyway, Robin, as usual, has to bail everybody out. We're going up there, kicking some arse.
Well, Robin's the best, so we know that.
Yep. I love Robin. I mean, not more than Batman, but I love him.
No, I was very, like, as a kid, I liked Robin. Well, when I watched the Adam West show, I liked Robin better. Robin's my favorite character on the Adam West show, just because in the first season he solves everything. Like, Batman will always ask, like, and Robin will say something. He's like, "You're correct. You've done it again, old chum," or whatever. And I'm like, man, it seems like Robin is like the star here. Like, he seems to. And then Adam West, I talked to Burt Ward about that, and he'd said Adam noticed that, and then they kind of like retool it so that Batman can like come up with the answers too. We knew that Batman knew the answer and he was just testing Robin, but it's just funny because Robin always verbally said the answer. Only in the beginning, only in those first few.
Yepper. So anyway, wackiness ensues. They're fighting here, they're fighting there. Some nice art by Cardi. That's a real nice art by Cardi.
Woo!
Some woo stuff there on the part
of service.
Cardi. Yeah, buddy. Fanny service even.
Yeah, fanny service. Yeah,
oops, so sorry. No, I'm not. Wonder Girl, all the world is waiting for you. So anyway, they kick ass, they take names. And Wonder Girl looks good.
This is still, even though it's copied, the fight here was all, at least there was like this, the last few pages of fighting here were pretty cool. It wasn't against super villains, so it wasn't like there was no chance of these guys ever winning, but it's more than has happened in some Brave and the Bolds. Like there's been some Brave and the Bolds where there's been no fighting at all, or it's been very minimal, or or it's really silly. At least this had like the team of them fighting. So
yes, absolutely. So now here's our Teen Titans Christmas card in Fab 4 color, Titanscope. Fab color for Titanscope. Send it to a friend. He might be an Ebenezer Scrounge too. Like my Christmas outfit, Twinkle Toes. Sad the Scrounge replaced the one those. So we never find out what that damn gun was, do we?
Yeah, it's so random.
The random ass thing that can, transmute matter, like the being in Day of the Dove on Star Trek, can create anything out of thin air. Or rearrange matter, I should say.
Right.
Just no explanation. Brian Hepburn, what's up, bud?
Hey, Brian. Claude Sailing. Hey, I don't think we saw.
Good to see you both, Claude. So here you go.
Phantom. He's saying he doesn't like Burt Ward, who's my personal close friend. I'm very upset. Robin was the best.
What? What kind of look?
He said even as a 6-year-old, he didn't think.
I love him. Sorry, I love Burt Ward. He, not just because he's a cool dude either.
Robin's just the best. Robin to me, because the thing is, Batman looked really good, but I did feel the ears were a little short. And Robin to me looked exactly like the comic, like in the cartoon come to life. Like it's like it's exact to a T. Whereas Batman, I was like, well, the cape should be a bit bigger, and the ears should be a little bit higher up and more pointier. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't exactly Batman, right? Like, but like Burt Ward was exactly Robin.
Yes, agreed.
Like I can't even imagine anyone to be other than him. Like he was exactly this. Like it's this. Like this is Robin. Like. So anyway, that's just
could not agree more, sir. Love it. So there we go. We've got it was like a little bonus Christmas thing. It was cute enough, Yeah,
it was fun. This is fun. But it got me reading the Teen Titans. So I didn't pull out the physical comic because I'm like, forget that, it's number 1. And the first appearance I didn't pull that out either. But I grabbed the Comixology Volume 1 gives you the DC Presents. And then it gives you number 1 to whatever. I don't remember what it is, but 1 to whatever, like 1 to 10 or something, or I don't know. So I'm gonna start reading. I don't think does Perez. He doesn't stay on that entire run though, right?
He stays for a long time, but yeah,
does he?
I let's see. I couldn't give you the exact cutout time, but he stayed on Teen Titans for. People see it event, just as Legion branched off into a Baxter series and then stayed. Remember they had Tales of the Legion superheroes I was telling you about? It became so did the same thing happened with New Teen Titans at the exact same time. They did a Baxter Titans. They started at New Teen Titans number 1 over again, and they kept using Tales of the Titans was on for a while, and then eventually went back to being reprints of the Baxter book. Exactly the same way New Teen Titans did.
So
Perez did the Baxter book too. So
So the new Teen Titans, it looks like I'm looking on this same site here. There's 40 issues of volume 1. And then there's volume 2, which had 49 issues. New Teen Titans annual. What is this?
Oh yeah. Depends on
Oh,
which one.
Marv Wolfman. Okay. Oh no, but he write all those?
Huh?
Did Marv write? How many did he write?
He wrote all of New Teen Titans for years.
Oh, he wrote them all. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he wrote every issue because they eventually Perez left the book.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. So maybe I should look into these.
I'll find out exactly when, but they've got basically Perez did it for maybe 50 something issues or whatever. Then he did the third volume, which was the Baxter book for a while too, and then eventually left that book. And but he did it for a good while now. He did Teen Titans for years.
Oh, and I've got annual too because that's the first Vigilante, and I've got that one too. I've got that issue too. So actually, I think I might have of the new Teen Titans Volume 1. I think I might have most of the major ones. Like I've got number 1. I've got their first appearance. I got First Vigilante. Was there any other one that was? I'm trying to see how difficult it would be to collect these. Oh, Robot Man's in here. Oh my gosh! I'm just randomly going through them. Oh, you got some of Doom Patrol. Yeah, they're all in here.
Yep. Oh God, that was when they brought back the Doom Patrol. Because Changelings, Beast Boy. So.
Yeah, Beast Boy. Yeah.
Great stuff, though, dude.
Oh my gosh! All right, awesome. We'll have to go through some of that.
Yeah. So everyone, like I said, I'll do it one more time here. This is my link to our playlist of all of our Bob Haney, all 14 of our Bob Haney shorts. We're doing 14 right now, but this is a big playlist of all of it. And so for the wacky world of Bob Haney, if you want to hear us having a great time, we were nice to him tonight, but boy, we're not, because it's Christmas and we felt the Christmas spirit, but rough. So what did you? So you like both comics were kind of fun as well, but at least that I thought the Brave and the Bold issue was kind of fun. So, and the other one was just kind of dopey. Yeah,
which is fine, but it's teen time. Like I think like I can kind of like get my expectations. It's like if it's Teen Titans, it's going to be a bit goofy and fun, and because I've been reading. I went back. I was reading Star Spangled Comics, and I didn't realize Robin had a lot of solo adventures in that series. So I started reading a lot of those, and they're all goofy. And I don't mind if it's like kind of goofy, but like Brave and the Bold was always supposed to be like a bit better. It's like, okay, this is Batman teaming up with guys. This should be really solid. And that's why the Bob Haney ones are so weird because they're so goofy. Like, I don't mind if I know Teen Titans. This is like, remember, this is not the new Teen Titans. This is original Teen Titans. I'm sure they're all a bit goofy, just like original Legion was all goofy. It just goes with the territory, right?
Yeah.
But Brave and the Bold really has no excuse to be that goofy. That's the thing. So. True. It should be better, but whatever. They're still great. I mean, I've been buying them anyway, so I don't care. I'm definitely gonna grab this one though. This one was actually like a pretty fun one, so I'll definitely grab this one. I think I've got like. I'm just looking at my list here to see how many I've. So how many have we done? This is number 14.
This is Earth B number 14.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5. So I'm missing 5 of the 14.
Oh wow, cool. There you go.
Yeah, that's including.
Would you try to get Teen Titans 13? Or not necessarily, but
I don't know.
I find it kind of cheap. I mean, I'm thinking I don't know if it'd be too expensive. Maybe not.
I mean, I'll put it down. Teen Titans. Yeah, you're right. I never thought of that. Let me Teen Titans 13. I actually and while I was grabbing the new Teen Titans, I thought, why not grab the original Teen Titans? Because there's actually not that many of these. I don't think Volume 1 was that long.
No, 40 something issues. I was buying them back when, again, it wasn't anything like the new Teen Titans, but it was okay,
Yeah,
when I started buying them, it was toward the end of the run when I was old enough to start buying them.
Oh, so actually, Teen Titans Volume 1 does have.
Well, it got canceled for a long time, then they brought it back with continuing the numbering for a while back in the late 70s.
Oh, okay. So maybe it's okay. Yeah, I think it was 30. Was it 36? Oh no, As long as Robin, okay, as long as Robin is Dick Grayson in the Robin costume,
Yes,
I'm
yes.
I'm in.
Now, there was eventually he became freaking
Nightwing.
I hated it. I was mad, but I still read the book. But yeah, I was not happy with that.
I love Dick Grayson anyways, but like I prefer when he's Robin. And and we talked about this privately, I like the Earth 2 Robin. Where
Yes.
Like I
Me
love
too.
that Earth 2.
That's what I wanted him to be. I always wanted him to be the adult Robin instead of that stupid Nightwing drivel that Marv Wolfman's thrown on us. But it's still a good series, And again, he stayed Robin for a good while. I can't tell you exactly how many issues at the top of my head. I would have to go check.
But he's Robin in New Teen Titans for a while, so that's cool.
Yeah, he is Robin. Yeah.
So as long as he's in the Robin,
he's a badass Robin in that too. They really make him a great leader. Of course, he's always been a great leader. But yeah.
So if
issue number 4 is the issue where that show on Young Justice even ripped it off, where the Justice League is being under controlled and they have to fight the Titans. Look at that cover, man. That's a great one.
Is that New Teen Titans number 4?
New Teen Titans number 4 is my favorite.
Yeah, so I've got that on. I've got that on
Justice League's
digital.
on there.
Let's see.
Cool.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh, this is a shirt. I think they have this on Bearded.
No, I didn't see that one. You are shiting me. Oh my god.
No, I'm not.
They're
Hold on.
killing me, man. They're murdering me to death.
No, I'm not. I don't think so. Hold on. I could have sworn I saw that one.
I believe you. I can't believe it.
Oh dear. I think it's a newer. I think it's a newer one that got put on. So that would be Teen Titans and Justice League together, right? So I'm just looking right now. I thought I saw that one today, or yesterday.
They should do a Justice League 200 all over shirt. Oh my goodness, that'd be insanity. Because it's a wraparound cover. I don't know how you could do it, but yeah,
they can do it.
They can do everything. I can do anything.
All right. Well, I'm going to search for that Teen Titans now.
Shooter says, "Are these covers meant to be on screen?" How do you mean? How do you mean, Shooter?
Oh no, they didn't do that one. Sorry, I confused
These
with
covers. How do you mean, Shooter? Are these covers meant to be on screen?
Oh yes, I think maybe he's saying like it. He's not seeing our logos, and it's like he's like, this is your back. This is your overlay you've got on, not our. Yeah, that is. You're talking about that, Shooter. Like now that you see us talking.
No, he said the covers.
I don't know what he means.
These covers are these covers meant to be on the screen? This is, yeah. I was just putting it there because that's what we've been talking about tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, what I have up there is meant to be, if that's what you mean. So,
yeah.
But anyway, well, dude, thanks for hanging with me. It was great, buddy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I'll find next week. I mean, next year, I guess. Next month, when we come back to the next B Monday, don't worry. It'll be brutal. It'll be brutal times as ever. I will find something to some crazy Bob for you. We'll have some crazy Bob to start the year off.
Yep.
You're talking about some issues, and I wanted to see what you were talking. Okay.
Oh,
I'm sorry. That's a good point. We were just talking about them. I guess I could try to find those covers.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. We didn't. I was looking on my end, Shooter. I was just looking on my iPad.
Let's see here. We can show some of those covers.
You can share them. Yeah, share the screen.
The nude Teen Titans.
Ooh. It was Teen Titans. It was Teen Titans number 50 was the cover that the shirt was.
Oh, 50. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't that one. And I don't know. I can't tell who they're fighting now. Golden Eagle, Hawk and Dove. So it's like they're fighting Teen Titans West. Here comes the Teen Titans West. So I guess what the heck, like the West Coast Teen Titans or something?
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, so that's the shirt. That I've got that.
So here we go. That's New Teen Titans number 1.
Yeah, so I've got that one.
Number 2. Number 3. All great covers, of course. There's number 4, man. I love that.
That's awesome.
Did he do that one? Man,
no, he didn't do that one, so I was mistaken.
Man, I love these press covers, though. Yeah, this is a New Teen Titans, man. This is at this time when these came out, man. They were all the rage. They were giving the X-Men a run for their money, popularity and sales wise at that point.
Yeah,
people were going. We were all nuts for Teen Titans, and a lot of people were kind of losing. Byrne, I don't know. Byrne was about to leave X-Men or whatever. I don't know. Or leaving it. I would have to check my chronology to be sure, but yeah, look. So these are awesome covers, man. I did not miss an issue either. Wow. This was one of my favorite covers right here.
Yeah, he's still Robin for quite a bit of these.
It's just an old expression, the new Teen Titans. They used to, Amazing Heroes magazine, I used to love. Their FKH used to do like joke covers. Like, for example, they had Daredevil, the man without clothes, that kind of thing. New Teen Titan.
Oh, that is funny.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm just going through some of the. As long as he's Robin, then I'm out for sure.
Let's see how long he stayed Robin.
He's still Robin there, yeah. Number 20.
Let
me go to number. Let me try like number 30 or something and see.
Let's see.
Number 31.
I think it started with
Yeah, he's still Robin on issue 31. So let's try like issue. Well, there is only 49 issues. No, there's only volume.
Try volume 2.
Volume 1. There's only 40 issues.
Let's see, Titans. Volume 2. The Baxter's book. I think that's when it started. There we are. Where are you? What? Studio. There we go.
What the heck?
Yeah, that's when it started, I believe.
Volume 2?
Yeah.
So Teen Titans, New Teen Titans number 1 ends on issue 40, according to this site. And then it says continued, but where does it continue? Into an annual or what the heck?
What now?
Yeah, it like New Teen Titans, the last issue is number 40. And then the end of the issue 40, it says to be continued. It's like to be continued where? Like that's weird. Listen.
I don't know. But I think this is when they first started with that costume.
Okay, so yeah, volume 2 I wouldn't get then.
It was a good book though for a while. It was still Wolfman and Perez.
Yeah, so I'd get it on digital, just not in physical form.
Yeah, I can't stand that disco.
I actually don't mind from the from Batman and Robin the movie, the Batman Robin movie, that Robin costume for Nightwing, if it was like blue instead of the red, is pretty cool. Like his costume in that movie, like that kind of where that the way the symbol is going down, it looks kind of like this, but not. It looks like his modern Nightwing costume, but not. But it's red instead of blue. So, yeah. And did you watch the show? Because I watched like 4 episodes and I just kind of tapped out.
Of what? Which one?
Of this Titans TV show. The Titans TV show.
I
don't know if it's CW or
I watched the first one. There was an ad. It was on the DC app at first.
Yeah, I watched like 2 or 3. It was pretty lame.
As soon as he said F Batman, I said, okay, you go to hell.
Yeah, that was so stupid, eh?
Dick Grayson wouldn't say that, so they can rot in hell for all I care.
Yeah, Dick Grayson would. Yes. Okay, it's coming back to me now. Yeah, Dick Grayson.
That's why I wouldn't watch it.
He would never say that.
Many like it, and they all say it's cool and all that stuff, but not me. I mean, again, have at it, have a ball. As soon as you do that, it's not one thing for him to have conflict with Batman. For him to actually say F Batman in the first 30 minutes, that's just deal breaker for me. I don't need that. And again, Starfire looks horrible.
Yes.
A lot of them look like shite.
Yeah.
So, all right, everybody.
All right, guys.
Thanks for being here with us tonight. Really appreciate it. I want to thank J-Man. Tell everybody what you got going on and plug your channel and put your link in the in there if you would.
Link should be there. So coming up this week, actually this Wednesday, I'm going to be on the Action Elite. That's my buddy Owen, his channel. We're going to be talking about the Last Boy Scout, Tony Scott movie.
Oh, wow. Cool.
And then Thursday, we're back. Sean and I are back on my channel. We're going to be talking about the first 3 issues of Transformers, the Skybound series, the brand new Transformers that's out right now. So that'll be on Thursday. And then Friday, you're going to join us for the Fourth World. We only have 3 episodes left of Fourth World.
Oh, my.
And yep, that is, yeah. And then after that, on Monday, we're going to be doing a Legion of Superheroes. So the same time as this stream started, but on 1 week from today, we're going to be doing the Legion of Superheroes. We're on episode 27 of Legion of Superheroes.
Man,
so that's crazy.
Nice.
We've covered 81. It's something like 81 appearances.
Oh wow,
that's crazy.
Proud of it for sure. Yeah. So yeah, we'll be back to that soon. Love it.
Yep. So that is it. So basically, it's Mondays and Fridays are the 2 streams that are for sure. Sometimes Sean and I do a Thursday stream. It's usually Transformers if we do it. And then next Thursday, I'm going to see Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
So in 3D, boring. I hate 3D.
In 3D. Yeah. All right, dude. Well, I thank you so much for being here. Listen, everyone, I'm going to be back on in a little while, so I'll just plug all that stuff later and do all the shout outs. Let me just say thank you all for being here with us tonight. We're going to run now. I'll be back on at 9 o'clock with my buddy Gary Kissel, artist extraordinaire and creator of the current crowdfunded comic Vindicated Inc. to talk to him about his comic. And he's a comic book artist, of course, I said, and a friend. And we'll have him on to tell us all about that. And who knows, maybe we'll talk some other stuff as well. But thank you all for being here with us tonight. I really do appreciate it. And I'm just going to bug out and I'll play all of our all the other stuff later. Thank you all. Have a wonderful rest of the evening, my friends.
Good night.
I just love clobbering time.